Good afternoon from the Hearts at War project. Here's another one in a series of short videos that we're running to explore some of the items that have been very generously donated to us by members of the public and are on display at the exhibition currently. So here we have today's next item, which is the Mills Bomb, which we have here, which is a British First World War hand grenade. Instituted towards the end of 1915-1916 and colloquially known in later years, certainly during the Second World War, as a pineapple grenade. But a very good, simple design created by Mr. Mills from Sunderland, who based it on a French design of the First World War. Interesting thing about grenades really is that they were initially used by the British Grenadiers, of course, way back in the sort of 18th century, before falling out of favour. They were originally a glass, some kind of glass-filled ball with gunpowder or sometimes metal casings, but pretty much fell out of favour with the British Army until about the time of the First World War. We had the famous jam bombs, which came from tins with a bit of a explosive in, and a rudimentary fuse that were pretty dangerous to the troops. Next thing came was a sort of #1 hand grenade, which was a long thin grenade on a stick with a percussion cap on the end, the idea being that you threw it and it exploded. Of course, in a confined trench it was a very dangerous thing, and quite often people would be blown up in the action of trying to throw the bomb itself. So the Mark II came out, and what that was where they'd cut half the stick off to make it a bit smaller, and again, still wasn't really that popular. But Mills came along with this adapted design. This particular one is a ground dug example, First World War vintage, and it came with, you can see here, the number 23. Actually came with the stick protruding out the bottom, meaning that it was for use to be fired out of a rifle. It was a rifle grenade. Very effective. Still have a pin here. Pin's removed. Once the handle is released, the timer starts. Set to either 4 or 7 seconds. 7 in the First World War, but later modified to be just 4 seconds. As you can see, in reasonably good condition. But an effective defensive measure was used. Effective throwing range of about 15 or 20 meters. With an effective kill range of about the same, so it really was something you had to be in cover with when using. But a good example of some of the dangers that perhaps weren't so common, but were certainly very real during the First World War. So hope you enjoyed that, and we'll do another one shortly. Thanks.